Hello, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I'm Mike Nova, and welcome to Steelers, your #1 channel for everything black and gold. If you live and breathe football and feel proud wearing that jersey, then this is the place for you. Here, you'll find the latest news, in-depth analysis, and all the emotions that only a true Steel City fan understands. Today, we're diving into a story that's really stirring up the fan base. The Pittsburgh Steelers are still keeping an eye on Gabe Davis, the former Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver, and he could land in Pittsburgh before the season kicks off. Could this be the key addition we need in our wide receiver core? Let's break down every angle of this potential signing together. Before we get deep into the analysis, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a thing. It's quick, it's free, and it helps us keep bringing top-notch content to all of you. Thanks for the support, Steelers family. Let's start by talking about DK Metcalf, our main weapon in the passing game. He arrived in a blockbuster trade involving Minkah Fitzpatrick, and ever since, he's been the #1 target of the new Ben Roethlisberger 2.0 era. Or better yet, Justin Fields, if the draft throws us a surprise. Metcalf comes with an impressive resume. 5 seasons in the NFL, averaging 75 receptions per year, over 1,000 yards in 3 of those, and an intimidating physical profile at 6 feet 4 inches and 230 pounds. He's literally the powerhouse of the receiving core. With secure hands, above-average speed, and the ability to dominate defensive backs, he's the kind of player who can change a game all by himself. The problem? Receiver depth. In recent years, the Steelers have gambled on young talent like Calvin Austin III, George Pickens, recently traded, and even tried to revive Robert Woods. But let's be honest, this receiver group is looking like a hope for the best unit. Despite the potential, the lack of consistency and need for a strong vertical complement have left the offense a bit limited, and this is exactly where Gabe Davis could step in. Meanwhile, in prospect land, the Steelers hold a valuable draft pick and have shown interest in some promising wideouts like Malik Neighbors, Rome Odunze, and even Donovan Peoples-Jones. Okay, not a rookie, but you get the point. But the team seems to be leaning toward an immediate build rather than a full rebuild. That means prioritizing experienced veterans like Davis now, while taking their time to evaluate rookies. Several teams have already held university visits, interviews at the Combine, and the Steelers are closely watching for athletic receivers who can stretch the field, something Davis is known for. Speaking of which, Gabe Davis's name came back into the spotlight after ESPN's Jeremy Fowler dropped a bombshell on social media. Davis is still a viable option for the Steelers. He enjoyed his visit and may opt to sign closer to training camp. That caught a lot of people off guard, but maybe not so much. Davis is just 25 years old, currently a free agent, and while his time in Jacksonville had ups and downs, in 2023 he flashed real potential. 8 touchdowns, strong YAC yards after catch, and that much-needed field-stretching ability this team desperately lacks. He could fit in as a wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3, depending on how the staff views Calvin Austin and Woods. If the Steelers do sign him, it means more speed, more vertical pressure, and more reliability in the passing game. For Jacksonville, a potential loss, but possibly part of a strategic rebuild, especially with Trevor Lawrence's future looking uncertain. Now let's break down what Davis would bring to the Steelers' offense. With Metcalf working the middle of the field and drawing attention as the main threat, Davis could function as the deep threat, forcing safeties to stay back and opening space for other plays. His long route ability and explosiveness after the catch would bring a valuable new dimension. Also, with Mitch Trubisky back and the possibility of Justin Fields joining soon, having a more versatile arsenal is essential. Davis is the kind of player who adapts well to different quarterback styles, as long as he's used properly in the system. And then there's the financial angle. Since Davis is a free agent and not exactly a hot commodity right now, the Steelers could negotiate a short-term deal, maybe 1 to 2 years with moderate value. That would keep the salary cap under control while still bringing in an experienced boost to the wide receiver room. So now I ask you, Steelers Nation, what do you think about potentially signing Gabe Davis? Is it worth investing in a veteran wideout to complement Metcalf? Or would it be better to save that money and go all in on young players and the draft? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, share your take, and tag a friend who's always complaining about the lack of weapons on offense. The more you interact, the closer we get to bringing you even better content.